Hello everybody, Peter here. Today I'm going to show you how to improve FPS and performance in general on all AMD GPUs, including integrated graphics and dedicated graphics. So the first thing that you're going to do is to install your proper drivers for your graphics card. If you're running the basic Windows graphics that came pre-installed with Windows, then that's a main reason why you have sluggish performance. And if you have all the drivers, that can be a reason as well. So what you're going to do, you're going to go on Google and search AMD graphics driver. Okay. And then you want to go on this page. The first page that comes up, it's alright. This is the AMD Adrenalin 2020 software. So basically it's AMD software wrapped around their GPUs with all of the settings and the drivers itself. You want to click on Auto Detect and download now and then install that. So you can also choose it manually, but it has no difference, so I'll recommend going for the Auto Detect and install Radeon graphics. Okay. The second thing that you want to do is to go and right click on your desktop and go on AMD Radeon settings. If you haven't correctly installed your drivers, then this is not going to show up. So be sure that you installed your drivers correctly. Click on that and then this panel is going to open. So what are you going to be interested in? To have the latest update. So you're going to go here on the updates and you can see here the currently installed version. This may be different depending on the date in which you're watching this video. But the thing is, you have to have the latest drivers. So I haven't updated in a while, especially for this video, so you can see how it looks. So this is the currently installed version. So I have 19.9.2 and this is the recommended version. So go ahead and express upgrade this to the recommended version. You can see that here there's an optional version which is newer, but I do not recommend you going for that driver unless you know that the game requires the new drivers for some reason from community. And why that? Because these are experimental drivers put here by AMD in order to test some features of their graphics card and for developers. So go out and choose the recommended drivers. The next thing that is really important is to go on gaming and go to global settings. Here are the options that your graphics card are going to follow when you're inside the game. So here you're going to find all of these settings. So I have already them set for performance because this is the laptop on which I play some light gaming, and I'm going to reset this. So you can see how they come pre-installed. So I'm going to reset both of them. So what you want, anti-aliasing, use application settings. This can be turned on and off in any game, so don't bother with overwriting the game or anything like that. Just use the application settings and pay attention to close anti-aliasing while gaming. With multi-sampling, choose this, so it's the lowest one. Anisotropic filtering off. Anisotropic filtering mode should be also use application settings. Shader quality should be texture filtering quality should be focused on performance. So you might lose some visual details, but you're going to gain a few FPS on this. This I think is the most important setting in this driver. Go into surface optimization and click yes. This is going to use surface settings for games. I don't know, like the game automatically detects what GPU you're running on and it's going to do its magic. I know I have a driver to install, thanks. And vertical refresh, I'm going to say always off. So this is for visual quality but drops the FPS a lot, so please turn it off. Triple buffering also opt, and shader cache, AMD optimized. This is the same thing that I was talking about here. So you have this, the game is going to optimize the thing that it loads so it can run better on AMD. this as well, did it on AMD. And well, this is it with the settings of the video. So be sure that you have the settings that I have here for the best performance possible from the driver, and also be very careful to disable anti-aliasing, anti-isotropic filtering mode, and vertical refresh and vertical sync from the game itself. So here on video, choose default. It doesn't matter that much, but the color should be on default. Any other color theme might mess around with the performance, but not that much, but I think it's going to hurt your eyes. So go for default. Here the connect tab is something gaming related, so we have no work to do here. And now go to display. The most important thing here is GPU scaling to be off. So if you're upscaling the internal resolution of the graphics card, or if you're downscaling, the GPU is going to have to do some additional math in order to transform everything so it matches your screen resolution. So just go with your native screen resolution and turn that off. Also here on laptops you're going to see this brightness and stuff. It doesn't affect performance, so it's just for how much the battery lasts. The thing about this, if you know that your battery is running really warm, you should use your screen at the minimum brightness that is comfortable, because extra heat inside the body of the laptop is just going to make things worse. So you don't want the display to consume so much energy that it heats up the battery and solders the whole system. And let's see what's here in system. So here you can see some general information about your computer. So I'm running an integrated graphics card. Okay, so this is what you want to do if you have a dedicated card and also integrated card. But for integrated cards, there is something more. And I'm going to show you everything on another video on this channel. Thanks a lot and see you next time.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on